In continuation with chapter number 4, that is moving charges and magnetism, now let's study another topic, that is application of Biot-Savart's law. In this, we will study about the magnetic field on the axis of a circular current loop. Here we will calculate the value of magnetic field on the axial line because of this circular current carrying loop in which constant I current is flowing and this circular coil is placed in a YZ plane in a vacuum. Thus, we will take constant as permeability in free space while calculating the value of magnetic field. So let's draw its figure. The coil is placed in such a way that the center of the axis is coinciding with the center of the circular coil. Let us suppose its radius is r and anticlockwise current is flowing, which is equal to I. This is the top face of the coil and it is vertically placed. On the axis at point P, we have to calculate the value of magnetic field due to this current carrying coil. Consider a small length element dl at this end, and at its diametrically opposite point consider again dl element. The direction of this dl element is tangential and it is outward to the plane of this coil, and at this point it is inward to the plane of this coil. And the position vector from dl to point P is r the distance from the center to point P is, let x. As it is placed in vacuum, therefore the value of magnetic field due to small length element according to Biot-Savart law is dB in terms of vector mu naught by 4 pi I dl vector cross r cap. Direction of this displacement vector, or we can say position vector, is along P by r square, or it can also be written in this form that mu naught by 4 pi I dl vector cross r vector by r cube. In terms of magnitude, mu naught by 4 pi I dl r sine 90 degree. Angle between dl and r, here we can see that they are perpendicularly placed. The angle between dl and r vector is right angle. Therefore, we get the final value, which is equal to mu naught by 4 pi I dl by r square. Give it equation number 1, and by this we can find the value of magnetic field. Direction of, we can also calculate the direction of magnetic field, that is, here we can see that dl cross r gives the direction of magnetic field, which is the third vector. These are two vectors, and direction of the cross product is given by the third vector, which is perpendicularly placed. And by right hand screw we can find the direction of magnetic field, which is perpendicular to dl and r. So here dB perpendicular, and here also it is perpendicular to dl cross r. Now let us suppose the angle between r and this r be theta. If the angle between these two line segments are equal to theta, then the angle between their perpendiculars are also be theta, that is equal. That is, here we can see that here r and r is making an angle theta. So the perpendicular of this line segment is this one, and the perpendicular of this r is this one. So these are two perpendiculars. So this is also angle theta. Similarly, if r and this r is making an angle theta here, so their perpendiculars also will make same angle. Here this is radius and this value. Similarly, this line segment is making perpendicular to with this value. So here these are two perpendiculars which are making same angle, which is equal to theta. Now resolve this dB vector into two components, two rectangular components, which is equal to dB perpendicular and dB parallel. Because of this dl element, perpendicular component as well as parallel component. Now here we can see that at point P, dB perpendicular is equal and opposite by the given length elements, and thus their magnitudes and direct magnitudes are equal and directions are opposite. They will be cancelled out, and we get the value of magnetic field because of these parallel magnetic field components, which is along the axis. Therefore, the value of total magnetic field is equal to equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. Thus cancelled out, or the sum of all perpendicular components are equal to 0. Therefore, the value of magnetic field at point P is given as integration over a closed loop, and it is equal to the dB cos theta component. All dB cos theta components we will take here. Substitute the value of dB, which is equal to mu naught by 4 pi. It is constant. I is also constant. dl and cos theta. Here let's see, the value of cos theta is equal to base by hypotenuse, that is r by r. So we will write r by r into r square, that is equal to r cube, as cos theta is equal to r by r. Now we can see that integration of dl elements is equal to the circumference of this circular loop, which is equal to 2 pi capital R. Therefore, substitute its value. Mu naught by 4 pi IR into 2 pi R by small r cube, and the value of r is given as, by Pythagoras theorem we can see it's equal to r square plus x square root. Here also it is equal to r square radius plus x square. So here we will substitute r cube, that is r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2. It can also be written in this form: mu naught by 4 pi 2 pi IR square by r square plus x square. Now here we can see that 2 pi into I r square, we can write it in this way also, that is mu naught upon 2 IR square r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2, or magnetic field is in the direction of x-axis. Therefore, in terms of vector, we will write bx I cap, and here bx I cap is equal to mu naught by 2 IR square by r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2. This is also the value, or we can write it in terms of some cases. Let's see that cases. Case first. In this, if we consider that this distance is 0, that is, if we want to calculate the value of magnetic field at center, point P is at center. If x is equal to 0, that is point P is at center, then B vector, which is equal to mu naught I r square by 2 x square plus r square whole power 3 by 2. So here if x is 0, therefore we are remain with mu naught I by 2r, because this term will become 0. Here it is equal to r cube is cancelled by r square, we are remain with only r. So this is the value when x is equal to 0 at center and along x-axis. Here second case is If point P is far away from this loop, that is, this x is very, very greater than the radius of the loop. If P is far away, therefore the magnetic field is equal to mu naught I r square by 2 x cube, because here we will neglect radius of a circle, and this is equal to mu naught I r square upon 2 x cube I cap. Here we can see this value, we can write it in this form or in terms of mu naught upon 4 pi. Multiply and divide by 2 pi. So we get 2 pi I r square by x cube. Here pi r square is the area of this circular loop and I is the current. So we can write mu naught by 4 pi into 2 small m by x cube I cap, where m is equal to current into area. M is known as magnetic dipole moment. This we will study in detail in chapter number 5. Magnetic dipole moment is small m, I into A, its unit is ampere into meter square, and its area of the circular coil is pi r square. Now we can find the direction of magnetic field due to this circular loop, which is, this is a circular loop in which current is flowing in anticlockwise direction. So by right hand thumb rule we can find the direction of magnetic field. The lines are coming from the loop. When we will see the upper face of the coil, then the direction of the current is anticlockwise. Thus, the upper face has north polarity, and similarly, when we will see this same coil having direction anticlockwise, but when we will see it from the lower face, then it has anti-clockwise, it has clockwise current flowing into it, and it has south polarity. So a current carrying coil behaves as a magnetic dipole. So this is all about magnetic field on the axis of circular current loop. Here we have taken dB perpendicular equal to dB sine theta. This depends on the angle or angle which we are taking or making with the line segments. If we will consider this as the angle theta, then here its equivalent angle will be this, and the value will be changed. Then in this case, here we will take dB cos theta, and dB cos theta will cancel out, and we will proceed with dB sin theta, and we will get the same value. So here it depends on the angle theta which we are taking. So this is all about magnetic field on the axis of circular current loop.